All right, it's sunrise. There's Lake Yellowstone. All right, well, that's pretty much it for the sunrise, for the color part. So about 15 minutes till actual sunrise, but I'm gonna head back to camp and make some coffee. For the morning, got the camp all packed up. Saw the sunrise. I'm still drinking my coffee. There's an overlook at Shoshone Lake, so I was going to take a look at that this morning. But we're heading to the trailhead, and I'm going to try to get there by 2 o'clock. 6:39 right now. So I'm going to go
Turn
hike
left onto US.
the Grizzly Lake first. That's like a 6-mile round trip hike, and then there was a summit hike that was on the way up there too. Check that out. I don't remember
Continue
the name
on
of it,
US.
how long that
20
was.
west for 2 miles.
And then hopefully I'll be at the trailhead around 2, and that's a 5-mile hike to my camp tonight. And then tomorrow I've got a 12-mile hike planned. All right. Not much to see on the road right now, so. So this is a lot less crowded this morning than it was yesterday. So I'm at the Black Sands Basin. I'm gonna hike. It's just a small hike. It's pretty cool looking, so I'm gonna do it real quick. There's some water that looks a little on the hot side. There we go. it's kind of, I mean, it is kind of, but this early is chilly out, so everything's a little bit extra steamy. Oh, rainbow pool. It's definitely got lots of colors. I'm getting ready to do a hike. Oh, look at that. Back to a geyser. Let's see, Monument Geyser Basin. Alright, I made it to the top of the hill. That was quite a climb. I didn't really pay attention to what the elevation gain was on this hike, but whew, it was pretty much straight up. Wow, what a view though. Somebody's in trouble. Oh, the bear must still be down there. People must be still stopping to look at the bear. Huh. Guess he's really taking his time eating his breakfast today. Traffic control showed up though. That's what the sirens were. Well, fortunately the bear's down there, not up here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Man. I'm not into the basin yet. It's still got 4/10 of a mile yet. Alright, let's go find the geyser. Oh, here we are. We're back in. Okay. Interesting. This. I hear. It must be steam out here. Sounds like water, but it must be steam. I think it's on the other side of the hill. I can smell it though. Alright, so. It's backcountry, so we gotta be careful where we're walking since we're boardwalks. Alright. Oh, there's a steam hole over there. But I don't think this is the main thing to see back here. This one sounds pretty cool. That's really loud. We'll go this way. Alright, so there's no, it looks like there's no large geysers back here. Scenic views are amazing now. Comes up to here and then this is the end of the trail, so this must be the geyser you're coming up to see. course not. Yeah. They're always. All right. Come on down. All right, so it was 1.4 miles up here. So I guess Onyx backcountry, the pre-made in and out hikes are round trip, not one way. That's good to know. This is just going to be a 1 hour hike instead of 2 hours. So I'll also look at the map, and Monument Geyser is that inactive geyser. So this is, it was named back in like 1898, I think is what that said. And that was, it's gone dormant since then. I think that mound over there was probably it. Yeah, that's where it's marked at on the map. It's right here. All right, now I'm doing the Grizzly Lake Trail. It's a 4 miles round trip, but I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just hiking out to the lake and back. So I think, looking at the map, it's a little over 2 miles round trip. Let's see what the sign up there says. This trail kind of ends up ahead where it intersects with another trail, and then that trail goes deeper into the territory. Let's see. Yeah, so we're right here, and I'm just gonna hike to here. But the trail, the whole 2 miles is all the way up to here, and then I guess, oh yeah, because there's a couple of campgrounds here. Oh, interesting. And then you could come out here to hike. Huh. Maybe that would be something to do in the future. All right. Beautiful wildflowers right here. A bunch, very concentrated. Lots of colors. Have a really beautiful valley. You can see the trailhead right there. If you look close, probably hard to see with this camera. Really beautiful valley though. The trail probably about halfway. All the wildflowers kind of opened up a little bit. Beautiful. So I took a look at the trail map, and so getting used to how they Onyx Backcountry does the mileage on the ready-made map. So this one apparently is point to point, so that's 4 miles one way. The last one I did was round trip, so I calculated round trip. So there must be a description in there that I'll have to pay attention to when I use the ready-mades, so I know how far I'm hiking. So this will be a 4-mile hike instead of a 2-mile hike. Which is perfectly fine, because I got plenty of time today. Here, looks like, kind of looks like the forest fire that went through the other area did not go through here. I can't quite tell. There's a lot of small growth though. It's a lot denser here, I guess. And you get a lot of these older trees. Get our first views through the trees. And scenic view of the mountains too, nice. Oh wow, this is really beautiful back here. This scenic overview over here. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I don't think there was any campgrounds that were actually on the lake. They were like upstream or downstream. That's that patch of wildflowers again. Without the sun, they look even better. They're not washed out now. All right. We're back at the trailhead. Now onto Lava Creek trailhead, so I can go do my hike to the campsite. The campsites I have for the next, well, it's 4 nights, but I'm only going to do 3 nights here. There's not enough hiking for 4 nights. All right. Just make sure which one we're going to. We're going to Rescue Creek tonight. So, I've got another board. Let's read that real quick. Gets really, well, so far that I've been here, every afternoon it gets really windy. Alright, so alright, so right here, we got a really easy hike. Just hiking up to here. And tomorrow I'm gonna hike up to here. Originally I was going to hike down, but it just doesn't look like that's possible. didn't really see a way of doing it. So what I'm going to do is hike here, hike back, and then come back down. I mean, I'm camping here tomorrow night, so come down, I guess. Actually, I'll probably go up, set up camp, then hike down, get my food for 2 days, and then the day after, the second day I'm out here, I'm going to hike all the way up to here. I don't know how far up, and then back down for the night. I might hike over here too. Then we'll hike out. Alright, so we're going Rescue Creek. I think the campsite I'm doing is A12. And then tomorrow night I'm over that way somewhere. On the other side. Over there somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Probably about right there. Where that little group of trees is. About right. This campsite tonight is right in there. Flowers right here. Got yellows and purples. And we got a view down to this next valley. Look over there. Wow, this is really beautiful. All right, there's the campsite. I just gotta find the trail down there. Made it to camp. That's where the campfire's at. There's the food hanging area. And all the way over there, it's where the camping stuff is at. And then got some elkhorns in camp. There's the view. This is the little camping area. Got my tent set up. There's the food way over there. And downwind too, so that's good. I don't have any scented stuff with me. All I have is a sleeping bag, pad, a little pillow, and then the bags everything came in. Alright, let's zip this up. Keep the critters out. Alright, let's go get some firewood so we can have a fire tonight. Oh, alright. Got water right here at the camp. Nice fresh spring water. But you still need to filter. And there's a bunch of firewood over there. Alright. Get some firewood and then make dinner. I got a bear over my tent area. It's a black bear, but he almost, I yelled at him. He's gonna go climb a tree. Go! He's leaving. Let's leave. He's not really in a hurry to leave the area, so I don't know. Hopefully it's that didn't come over here. He's like right out there now. Well, I guess I could put the camera up. He's out, right out there. He's just slowly leaving camp. Hopefully. He's just sitting there watching me. Bear's back. So I'm gonna try to play some music, see if I can get him to leave. Man, I really don't want to have to pack up and leave. I don't have a place. I'd have to sleep in the trailhead, I guess. Go away, bear. Bear, go away. Come on, go away, bear. Go. Go, bear. Go away. Go. Go away.
Go, bear. Go. No, don't climb a tree. Just go. Leave. Problem is, it's a young, somewhat young bear, so he almost acts like he's never seen a human before. There he goes, maybe. Go! Go! Leave! Go! Yeah, he doesn't want to leave the area. I mean, if he... We want him coming back tonight. Go! That's the way he came, so maybe he's leaving. I think I'm going to move my tent though. I do not feel comfortable having my tent back there. Can move it out there someplace. All right, well, the bear finally left. That was the way he came in, was through where I was sleeping at, and he left. But that doesn't mean it's not going to come back tonight, so I moved my tent out there in the open. I didn't really like to fill back there anyways, because it just felt like it's too close to these trees and way too easy. Here's dinner tonight. Main course is those two, and then brought some Cheez-Its along, and I also have my various snacks for breakfast and lunch tomorrow. And there's some, hopefully there's some coffee in there. Oh yeah, there's instant coffee in there. Soaked-off stove is really nice. It's not the smallest stove, but it worked really well, and it's really good. And the wind, even I got a lot of windbreak here, but it's even just the style and the way it works really well. So, got 3 of these portable stoves, and this is my favorite one. So I want to carry now. All right, this is pretty nice now. No bears around. Dinner's tasting good. Start on that one. Got a nice fire going. Nice scenic view. All right, now it's relaxing. All right, it's 7 o'clock. Day's winding down. There's some thundering going on earlier, but I think in general it's not going to rain. I mean, you can see that. So I think I'm good. Well, it rained last night, and I woke up this morning and nothing was wet. So overall, though, this was an excellent campsite. The bear encounter added some excitement to it. All right, things are winding down. Let's go let the fire die down some. I'm going to make my way out to my tent. Got my food hang going on. I did the double hang, double rope. That way, if the bear is smart enough to get one rope, the other one's still securing it. Okay. I am going to wrap it up for tonight. All right. I am out at my tent site. It's quite beautiful out here. Wind has died down. That's where I was going to camp. But I don't want to take a chance on that bear coming back tonight. All right, and that is the way the sun's gonna set. So, all right, so I moved my tent again because I was getting ready to come down for the night, and then I don't know, I found a better spot right by the creek. I got the sound of the creek tonight. It's really beautiful here. And it's really not that hard to move a semi-freestanding tent. So, better than being there with the bears. And I'm like, meet the rules. I'm 300 feet away from the food area. So, it's pretty cool. And so I have the babbling creek to sleep to tonight. It's gonna be nice.